Hey guys, how's it going today? Estee McCrawly coming to you with another Wi-Fi battle today against Jessica. And in this team preview, I was a little intimidated. I saw the Terrakion and the Jirachi and the Thunderous, and I got a little, I was a little intimidated. I don't know, I hate people using Pokemon like that. I just don't like them at all. But I, I accepted the battle anyways. I don't care. It's not a big deal. I just think they're a little overpowered, but whatever. But the only mega option there is the Scizor, and the Talonflame with the Gale Wings pretty overpowered. Well, no, I shouldn't say overpowered. I think it's a good ability. I don't think Talonflame's overpowered at all. And I was looking at his team, and I see my Rotom shuts down a big part, or I should say at least half. I can take on that Tentacruel, the Talonflame, and the Thunderous. So he ends up leading with this Talonflame when I go off with my Rotom, which is just what I wanted. And I go for the Volt Switch. They were probably surprised that I outsped, but you see, I take it out. That's why I don't think Talonflame's too overpowered. Pretty weak defenses, pretty easy to take out. But I'm gonna go into my Togekiss now, and they're gonna send out Jirachi, which is fantastic on their part, since with that steel. But I'm gonna go in my Ferrothorn, predicting the Iron Head, and they're gonna go with the Thunder Wave, predicting my switch. So I don't mind too much Ferrothorn being paralyzed, so it's alright. He goes for the Stealth Rocks. So I'm gonna get the Stealth Rocks up as well. So we both got our rocks up at this point. But he did have that. I forgot to mention, he had that Tentacruel possible rapid spinner. So he ended up going to his Tentacruel here. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he must have the rapid spin to try and get rid of my rocks. I didn't predict him to switch though. I thought he was going to stay in, so I went for the Leech Seed. And it's pretty bad against this Tentacruel. It's got the Liquid Ooze. So I'm going to be losing health every turn. Not very pretty. So this was actually a pretty big turning point, or not turning point, but advantage for him, because he's going to get a lot of damage off to me. I figured he was going to protect there or do something, so I just went straight for the Stealth Rock, just to instead of wasting my moves, since they got pretty low PP. But so as you see, we're both losing whatever health. I'm not exactly sure, but he's going for the Scald here just to get the damage off on me. I go for the Power Whip and I miss. That's a pretty big miss, since Tentacruel is more of a special wall, and that would have been some pretty decent damage off. Some pretty important damage, but can't hit them all. So he's going to go for I thought he was going to go for the Protect here. So I switch out, and then my Rotom, so I could hit him with the Volt Switch next turn. So don't have to worry about that low accuracy. But he goes up for the Scald, so I don't know if he predicted me to switch or what. And then you're going to see he's going to get the burn here. So he's got a miss on the Power Whip and a burn from the Scald. So he's getting hacks in his favor right now. Oh, I say she's getting hacks in her favor. You can see this Liquid Ooze is really going to take a toll on my Pokemon. I'm going to take the burn damage. And then he's going to protect here. So he's going to... And then it's pretty stally right now. But this the Liquid Ooze Tentacruel is really, I don't know, I should have predicted that. Now I know for the future. I'm still pretty newbie to battling, and you're gonna see I'm gonna get the Volt Switch here. You see, it's almost gonna take him out. Pretty close to death. So I'm gonna go out into my Machamp, because I figured he was going to die to the Leech Seed, but I forgot he had the Black Sludge. So I sent out my Machamp for coverage. And you're going to see he's going to go for the Rapid Spin here. I should have gone into my Ferrothorn. So I just lost the the rocks. So I have to get him up again. And he's gonna withdraw. And then let's see. So he's gonna go into his Jirachi. I was predicting a switch into like his Thunderous. So I went for the Ice Punch because I thought he was gonna go into the Thunderous to resist the fighting type dynamic punch, but he ends up going to his Jirachi. So I'm going to switch into my Rotom, kind of fodder it off. See what he's going to come at me with. He goes for the Thunder Wave, so you see he's got the leftovers. So this is definitely a stall Jirachi. And so my Rotom's going to go down, which is pretty big. Need my Rotom for quite a few of his Pokemon, but I'm going to go into my Hydreigon so I can hit him with the Dark Pulse. I expected him to switch, but I went for the Dark Pulse anyway, and you're going to see it's going to do a pretty decent chunk. But he's going to go for the Thunder Wave. It's going to severely cripple my Hydreigon. But one more Dark Pulse should finish him off. So I figured I'd just stay and go for the Dark Pulse. He goes for the Iron Head for strongest amount of damage. And you see I'm not going to get paralyzed, so I'm going to finish him off with the Dark Pulse. So there's this Jirachi taken care of. Now he's going to go into his Thunderous. This is a problem. I don't know, I just don't like people using non-Kalos Pokemon. I don't know. At this point, at least, where you can't catch Thunderous, and that's the way that the VGC is gonna be. So I try and play by those rules. That's why I guess Togekiss isn't Kalos native, but you can catch him in Friend Safari. But so I go for the Stealth Rocks to get him up again, so that I figure that if his Tentacruel would come in, that it would go down. But he hits the Focus Blast. Again, hacks in their favor. But I'm going to lose my Ferrothorn. Now I'm going to go into my Machamp. I figure I could tank whatever he could give me. Actually, I think this is the... I don't think this is my fully defensive. I have a Machamp that's 252 HP, and I have a Machamp that's 252 speed. I think this one's the 252 speed, actually. You're going to see his Tentacruel is going to go down. So I got rid of that. Oh, I went for the Stone Edge because I didn't know if he was going to switch out or what, but Stone Edge would have given me the most powerful move. He's going to go into a Scizor here. And at this point I was alright with that. Is he going to Mega Evolve? So this is Mega. It's a very bulky Pokemon. I wish I was at this point I was wishing I was carrying the Fire Punch, but I'm not. I go for the Dynamic Punch for the most damage and for the confusion. So now he's confused. So you're gonna see first turn he's not gonna be confused. He can get the Swords Dance off, and at this point I was like, great. Because now he can sweep my whole team with Bullet Punch. So and you're gonna see he's gonna get through the confusion again. You get the Bullet Punch off. So it's 2 turns of confusion in a row. My Machamp's going to go down. Now I'm going to go into my Gengar. It's my shiny Gengar. I love shiny Mega Gengar. He looks so cool. I just wish that more shinies followed or had like a different shiny color. Like for regular Gengar you can barely tell the difference, but with shiny Mega Gengar or shiny Gengar, you can barely tell the difference. Shiny Mega Gengar is a huge difference. You see, 3rd turn in a row, no confusion. So he's just getting... this is one of those games where none of the hacks go in your favor, because he would have died if he hit himself in confusion. So now I'm going to go into my Hydreigon. He's snaps out of confusion, so only gets that, what was that, 3-turn confusion. It's going to finish me off, so it's going to turn into a sweep at this point. So I just I didn't play too well anyways. This was my first single battle in a long time, and I've been doing a lot of doubles. I'll be posting those. I like double battles better, not as much switching that goes on. A lot more strategic in my opinion. I'm doing the ranked series and the battle spot doubles, so I'll be posting some of those. But if you guys want to do a single battle against me, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.